Why don't you have chicks? No, why doesn't he have more chicks? That's what he should do. Oh!
It's just like, why would I keep any human?
But let's bring out my prized possession.
So you see all these vegans and vegetarians protesting to make all meat eaters change their evil ways and to eat grass for the rest of our lives. But is this actually healthy? No, it's not. It's actually very unhealthy. Let's find out why. One of the big reasons that vegetarian diets are very unhealthy is because you lack of a very necessary vitamin called vitamin B12. This is found in fish, poultry, egg, and cheese. A lack of B12 can cause fatigue, exhaustion, and since the body doesn't produce this, we have to consume it on the daily since it's water soluble, meaning that it's eliminated in the urine. One big thing that's obvious in the vegan/vegetarian diets is a lack of protein, which is found in meats. This will cause acne and will fail to maintain muscle mass as well as a healthy skin. People can use medicine to obtain protein they require, but it is not the same quantities as found in meat. Vegans are switching their proteins with more carbs. Consuming too many refined carbohydrates also increases the risk of diabetes and hyperlipidemia, which is a disease that occurs when there's too much fat in the blood. Wow. A way around protein for vegans and vegetarians is protein shakes. A good source of small protein quantities, but if consumed in large portions, then there's a problem. The ingredients of protein shakes have synthetic sugars that cause inflammation and upset the digestive tract. This will cause diabetes due to high amounts of sugars that are in the shakes. A big chunk of a vegan and vegetarian diet is, of course, vegetables. However, did you know that if you eat too many vegetables, then your stomach can bloat? Beans, which are also another vegan excuse for protein, can also cause excessive gas and problems in the digestive tract. So please, if you're vegan and eat a bunch of beans, please don't sit next to me.
Call the police for what?
Please, I beg of you. Like I've said before, vegan diets will make you have a lack of B12, but there are other essential nutrients in your body requires that are not in this diet, such as calcium, iron, zinc, long-chain fatty acids, and fat-soluble vitamins. For example, a lack of fatty acids can lead to cancer, asthma, depression, Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, ADHD, and autoimmune diseases. More problems that a lack of B12 brings are fatigue, lethargy, weakness, memory loss, neurological and physical problems, and anemia. Pretty much, if you want to have all the nutrients your body requires to be perfectly healthy, then you need to eat animal products. Well, with so many bad things that veganism brings to people, there must be some good things that also come with it, right? Right? First, the vegans explain why meat and dairy products are bad for the environment. Seems simple enough. It's true though, because all of these slaughterhouses and factories are running on these poor animals, killing them and torturing them. Don't think it's all simple though. You'd think they'd be simple and say there's only vegan and vegetarian, too, like the number of genders there are, but of course they also couldn't get that right. Apparently, there are a few types of vegetarians. It's a mix and match at this point. One eats fish while the other doesn't, or one eats eggs while the other eats dairy. It's weird. So vegans are less likely to have heart disease according to recent studies. Vegetarians compared to us meat eaters have a 25% less chance to have heart diseases, which seems like a good argument against meat, if I'm honest. Then the vegans hit us in the fields and start making subsections in the article, saying, for the animals, for the environment, for the people, and most importantly, for your health. Not going to lie, after that motivating article, it would have turned me into a vegan. However, when you think that being vegetarian is a más o menos healthy and good lifestyle, they throw this at you. That's not enough. Now being vegetarian is not enough? And what in the world is an ethical meat? Of course everyone fears death, even the animals. That's the way it is, and has been, for thousands of years. Man eats animal. And if that wasn't the case, then it'd be animal eats animal. They're going to die anyways. Let's just forget they said that. Let's end with some good news. There is something we can do about it. Every time we shop or order food in a restaurant, every time we eat, we can choose to help these animals. Wait, how though? They're dead already, so how are we supposed to help them? You also expect me to go out and eat and not treat myself to something nice? As a meat eater for the last 17 years, I can assure you that nothing is happening to my body for eating meat. These vegans just want us to eat grass. But if they believe in animal rights and how they're living creatures, then what about plant rights? They are living creatures too. Checkmate, vegans. I guess I'll see you guys starve to death. I started to investigate this topic because I was tired of people saying that vegetarian and vegan diets are super healthy and that they can help you be disease free. Yeah, it's true. Being a meat eater means that we can get diseases that maybe the vegans won't get as often, according to this graph. However, we do get all the necessary nutrients that we need to keep a healthy body, something the vegans don't have. I did learn that there are health benefits to being vegan, but only during the first months of it, because once you switch, you generally stop eating junk food, meaning you lose weight and feel nice. After a while, you'll notice that you're lacking necessary nutrients, and that leaves a toll on your body. My audience should feel that being a meat eater is not as bad as these people may say it is. Eating meat is a normal thing that has been happening for thousands of years for our survival.